Hey everyone, here we are in Alaska, Yakataga, and we're flying to the next airport on the coast, Icy Bay. And I couldn't resist trying the new float planes in Sim Update 5. So let's get airborne. So although we are flying to an airport, it is right on the coast and I will land in the sea. Make use of these floats. Be daft not to. So I've settled on increasing my settings to high end, not to ultra. And I've discovered that setting them at high end and locking my FPS at 46 gives me a good experience, but the fan doesn't sound like my computer's about to take off. Let's just move that sun, unpleasant though it is, that's better. So it's clear that Microsoft have managed to move a lot more stuff, or some important stuff, to the GPU, and so suddenly you do it using 100% GPU, which is what you want normally. By the GPU, you want to use it. But if you've got a loud fan on your GPU, it's not much fun. There was some contentious debate about it on the forums today. A lot of people unhappy with this new Sim update because of increased stutters, which I did notice when my GPU was at 100% and I was on Ultra on my previous Miami video. You can see a certain jerkiness, stutteriness on my turns. Still a lot of autogen here, huh? I actually have a stats bar open. I don't know if you can see it in the video, the Radeon one, and it says my CPU utilization is only 17%. That is crazy. Could I run this on a Pentium 1? My GPU is only 53% at the moment. Not really much scenery. In terms of buildings and things and 3D objects. Oh, GPU just went up to 87%. I was a bit surprised how adamant some people are in the forums that 30 FPS is all you need. I did the testing of a tight turn in a rural area, and you can really see the difference between 30 FPS and 60 FPS. I actually got it up to 100 FPS on low-end settings, and the scenery just slides across so smoothly. Didn't look very good on low end compared to what we're used to, but anyway, going up to high end and locking at about 46 seemed to give me the best of the best compromise. Can't see a lot of difference between 46 and 60. Definitely a big difference between 60 and 30. Those wheels in the float supposed to retract. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh cool, look at the front wheels going. So my advice would be for anyone tuning their PC is to start in the kind of area you frequently fly in and you like to fly in, be it urban or rural like this, and do a lot of tight maneuvers in a fast light plane, and see how comfortable the scenery sliding past looks. And fiddle with your FPS limiter, which you should have on your graphics card. I never got the built-in one in FS2020 to work, VSync, but my AMD graphics card one works fine. Then try to find the point of diminishing returns for setting your FPS. And then switch the graphics settings between whatever your system can support, be it ultra, high end, medium or low. You can then further customize the settings down, because there's some of them that don't really matter that much, that you don't really notice. Certain shadings and or a reflection in the cockpit window that you might not really care about. Waves. Aliasing is important though. You want to have good aliasing or it looks rubbish. Another way to approach the graphics tuning too, I found, was to turn off all FPS limiting and just go to a busy area, a city, and just try ultra, high, medium, low, see what FPS you can actually get with those, and then if you can get 30 FPS at ultra, then you're doing well. Maybe if you're 30 FPS at ultra and you like a higher FPS, drop it down to high end and then lock your frame rate at 46. Yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? It's very low res. This is FSX quality really. Except there's a little few bits that sharpen up just in front of the nose there. %15 CPU utilization. What the hell? How did I waste money getting a... Could I have got a cheaper CPU? Alright, so the airport just over the right wing there. But I'm just going to land in the bay beyond it. Doesn't look very icy today. Have they messed with the draw distance on Sim Update 5? Because those mountains are too close to kind of that second set with the snow on. They're too close to not have a higher detail. I'm glad they've got float planes. I can use these on some of my scenic city tours and land in rivers and lakes at the end. They did have one float plane, I can't remember the name, but it was very slow. Not that this is really fast, but it was a below 100 knot aircraft, I can't remember the name. Looked cool though. Yeah, I could swear the mountains that close would look more detailed before this update. Okay, it's just a glide descent down to the bay. Because it didn't fill that scenery in until I actually looked left, and then looking ahead it's added that. Just going to get the flaps down to speed my descent.
Gears up for water landing. Gears up for water landing.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Gears up for water landing. 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 Gears up for water landing.
Just seeing if she shuts up if I put
Gears
the gear
up
down.
for water landing. Piers up for water landing. Piers up for water landing.
Alright, I'm going to
Piers
bring it
up
up.
for water landing. Piers up 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 for water landing.
Okay, we have our first bug.
Piers up for water landing. 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 Piers up for water landing.
Gotta say I'm impressed with the glide range of this. It's
Piers
taken
up
forever
for
to get
water
down.
landing. Piers up for water 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 landing.
500.
Piers up for water landing. 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 Piers up for water
Actually,
landing.
pretty hard to judge the depth.
Piers up for water landing. 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 Piers
Ooh.
up for water landing.
It's a bit rough, isn't it?
Piers up for water landing. 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 Piers up for water landing.
Yeah, I think they got a bit of work to do on this.
Piers up for water landing. Piers up for water landing. Piers up for water landing. Piers up for water landing.
That wake doesn't look very
Piers
convincing,
up for
does
water
it?
landing. Piers up for water landing. Piers up for water landing.
Alright.
Piers up for water landing.
Okay, well I hope you found that interesting.
Piers
And
up for water landing.
tell this lady how we have landed. So
Piers up for
catch you on
water
the next
landing.
flight.